What's up, everybody? Freaking Geek Podcast. We're here with Elissa.
Hi.
And Susan. We've got some bar stories for you today. And I think we're going to start off with Susan.
Okay. Am I just telling the story?
I mean, yeah, I remember like a few minutes ago, we're like, are you ready to go to the store? And you're like, yeah, I got 5. That's
4.
pretty much where we are right now.
Okay, I didn't know we were going in cold. Okay, one of my favorite stories about working in a bar would start with the guy who shit his pants so bad that he cleared out an entire area of the whole bar. Like, shit in it, sat in it, and just stayed there.
I actually had the privilege of throwing that guy out.
Yay!
So I was like, dude,
I wasn't even there for it, but I was told about it by
Well, it started out,
friend.
at first we thought someone just had really bad gas. It was just dropping bomb after bomb after bomb. But then at one point I was walking by, and like slowly over the course of 15 minutes, like literally that whole section.
I was like, it's a busy one too.
I had cleared out on a Saturday night when it's
Yeah.
normally like just packed. And then like the third time I'd walk through the section, because we were all kind of joking and talking about it, like, man, it smells like shit over there.
Literally.
And I walked by, and this guy was wearing like khaki shorts. So you could just see like the shit ball.
Just sitting in the bottom of the pants.
With like a little bit of rundown drainage.
Oh,
I was like,
God.
and he was like trying to get a drink at the bar. So I
I remember
he was
hearing about
the only
that.
person in that section.
I remember
it's like a 6-seat section. The only person standing there.
Well, it's like 6 seats, there's 2 tables, and then there's this whole open area where 1 million people can congregate. Like, you know that. And so to clear out that entire thing on a Saturday night, that's a fucking feat right there. Like, you really...
But then after that, he's still
He
standing
No,
there
he went
trying
back
to
to the
order a
table.
drink.
What I was told. He went back and sat down. Yeah, trying to order a drink and sat and just sat. How do you do that? You're just like...
That was the
Didn't
second
notice.
What actually happened, this is the best part of it, is he didn't realize he shit his pants.
Oh!
I kick him out. I go to him like, yo, dude, you gotta go. And he's like, what do I do? I was like, you shit your pants in the bar. Like, I was like, look around. I was like, do you notice there's no one standing around you? It smells like shit over here.
At what point do you realize, like, I may have a problem?
Yeah, so
Like,
he's like, oh.
you know, when you're like, is that me? But
Right.
you're like, no.
He's like, okay.
Cool. But
so
like,
we kick him out. An hour and a half later, he comes back and sits down in the booth. And so again, it's the same smell comes back. I'm like, what the fuck? We thought we got rid of this. And then I see the little fucker sitting there in the corner. And I was like, motherfucker. I was like, who let someone in there just shit all over themselves?
how do
You can't smell it at the fucking door?
Like, you didn't, like, well, no, they don't smell anything. Like, people walk in reeking of whatever, and they're just like, yeah, you're cool, bye. And it's like, how do you not, especially that, like, you didn't see, that was like the homeless lady
It's a pretty distinct smell.
that they let in. Somebody let in this homeless lady who reeked of piss. Like, she smelled like she had just freshly pissed her pants.
I remember.
She sat up in the front, and like you could smell it like coming out like around the corner. It was like, ugh. Like, at what point was there like, oh, that's okay.
Smelled like a
that's
park
fine.
bathroom.
That might have been in the middle of the day though. There
That
was
was
no,
the day shift.
there were no door guys there, but.
Who does that, by the way, in the day when we're not there?
Nobody. We do. So she's sitting there with her trash bags like, lined up or whatever. It's like got at least a bag or 2 or something. I don't. She had something with her, and everything just reeked. And I was like, ugh. But I can't remember if I had to take care of her or somebody else did. I think somebody else did. But I had to walk by
like
it.
a short straw situation.
Yeah. And
There
it was
should
like,
be, like-
Who's gonna walk up and
and then we served her because who wanted to be like, you smell like pee, like
A little bit.
distinctly.
There should be a service for that. Like when there's like a dog wandering, I call it the dog catcher. There should be like a homeless person. They just like take someone and they just take him
Like a
to
butterfly
like,
net.
They don't
You
keep
just
him
scoop up, and
overnight.
you're like, got you. Like, we gotta go.
They just like give him the bath and give him some like Goodwill clothes and be like, okay, here you go.
Like, let's clean you and like spray you with some stuff. Like,
Because other than the smell, like they're really generally not that offensive. They
No.
they don't tip, but they pay for their drinks.
Right.
Sometimes
Well,
they change, but
there was one guy that was coming in for a while, like yell, like, hey. You walk by and he's like, hey girl. And you're like, I can barely understand you. And you're screaming. And I know you're homeless because I see you on the corner, but I'm just like, but I see you have money in your hand, but I'm not really sure. Because, you know, they're also a wild card too. Like, you never know what they're going to do. They go nuts with some stuff. So I was like, are you going to pay me or are you not? I had it's not in a bar. It was outside of a bar. But a homeless guy screaming at me, telling me like, "How are you not gonna help your mom up off the sidewalk?" I was like, "That's not my mom." And I was like, "I'm certainly not gonna help her up off the sidewalk. It's 4 a.m. I'm trying to go home. Bye."
Homeless people have 2 volumes. Like, can't hear you and.
Right.
So yeah.
More stories.
Good story, dude.
I have another story. This is actually probably my, besides just sitting in your own shit, but this, it all has to do with shit. This girl made it in, like, the back, whatever. How she made it, this just tells you, like, how little, like, the people in the kitchen just give fucks. Because somebody had to have seen her, and they were just like, it's okay.
Happens all the time, though.
And she gets in the back, pukes everywhere in the back. First of all, you had time to get in the back door, you vomit all over our entire break area, like where I eat every day. And she makes it through, goes around, gets all the way to what is the furthest back part of the bar, into the employee bathroom, and nobody notices still, somehow. Nobody's seen her. And goes to the bathroom, and then finally, manager on duty finds her. Like, she realizes what's going on, finds her, is coming out. She says the girl comes out with her pants, like, undone, just, and it's the summer, so it's shorts, it's just like shorts and heels. So she gets her, let's go. Because all I remember seeing is one wet spot. Like, somebody took a mop and went wink, but just one spot on the floor. I was like, that's odd. I don't really know why that happened. Come to find out, this girl's walking. Manager's got her, so she's walking behind her, and a literal ball, perfectly round ball of shit, falls out of her shorts, lands on the floor, which explains the mop spot, because that's where it was. And the manager was like, I have literally seen it all at this point. And I was like, have ya? Because I'm pretty sure you haven't. And then, 2016
it's
happened.
Crazy how you have those moments where it's like, oh, okay, now I've seen it all, and then within a year.
And then another. This was a few years ago, too. But I was like, I don't think you're done yet. Like, it's 6 years of working there. That's a lot of things. We found underwear in the trash, too. Like,
that
it's
happens
taken
in the
off.
men's room all the fucking time.
Like, how are you just like...
I remember that.
Nah.
There was some dude's boxers or
Dudes shit their pants and then just leave their underwear in the bathroom.
And just left it in the corner of the bathroom.
Yeah. I caught one of the guys, though. He's the cab driver. He has this crazy, it's like something out of the movie.
Just get rid of these.
He has this fucking scar across his eye like this, but then his eye's like all jacked up too, because whatever gave him that scar like fucked his eye up. But he's still a cab driver somehow. No, that's perception.
Got this. They're not really good anyway. They're like zing, zing. I had one almost run into another car the other day. I was like, cool, that's...
Yeah, he came in and he just went to the bathroom. And he smelled kind of like musty, but it wasn't like poop. It was just like, yeah, it's a weird fucking smell. Maybe he's eating curry or something. I don't know, cooking curry. I don't know. It was a weird smell, but I didn't know what it was.
So you went with curry.
Well, it was a musty smell like curry. Like the way that curry makes your nose feel.
Taxi driver, that's not racist.
No, he was a black guy.
Okay.
Which I guess could still make it racist. He was white as fuck.
Yeah,
Anyway.
whitest of white.
So he goes to the bathroom, and then he goes out, and someone came up to relieve me. I go to the bathroom, and always handicap stall, of course.
Right.
Well, yeah, because you gotta have room to...
Just like a pair of boxers there. I'm like, that's fucking bizarre. I almost fucking touched him. I was like,
why would you do that? Oh. I found a girl's sweater draped around the back of the toilet, like the cardigan kind. Like just draped. No, there was nothing on the floor. It was just cardigan. I think there was like some puke somewhere else, but the cardigan was just around, like all the way wrapped around. And I was like, it's not messy enough to think that fell off. Like somehow you put, and I was just like, not sure I want to touch that because I don't know why that's there. It's like somebody lost an entire sweater. Yeah. Ugh, all the times we pawned off cleaning up puke, like puke in the sink.
That's just like part of it.
Okay. Also one of my favorite stories, not at our place of employment, but at another one. I was told this by a person. But they had to clean up, so they were kind of this place's bitch. Some guy had gone in, it was a guy, you can guess. But anyway, he had to go in and clean up, somebody had thrown up and whatever in the bathroom, mess in the stall. basically it was like this person was projectiling out of like both ends, but like spun in a circle. Like, I mean, it was like splattered up on the walls,
At least
like
they made an effort.
dripping like down. Like, clearly, like, this poor person, in their defense, clearly something massively went wrong, and it was just.
I know. I can tell you, like, I can just play in my mind, like they're sitting on the toilet and they're like, oh my god, I
Okay,
gotta throw up.
because
They
what are
try
you
to
gonna do?
throw up,
It's
they're
just
like, oh my god, what do I do?
yeah, like what do I do? What do I exactly? That's you know that's how it had to have been. And so this person in question and then another employee had to clean it up, and they had to literally in 1 minute. You think about that, that can either feel like an eternity or not at all. 1 minute at a time, they had to exchange because it smelled so bad that they couldn't stand there for more than a minute at a time. I mean, he said it was dripping. Like, I was like, how? And then how do you, like, people always come
There's
out
a
the
drain
bathroom.
in the bathroom. You just go in there with a hose or a bucket and you just.
Well, right, but they had
Dilute
gloves
that
and they
shit
had to
down.
clean it, and they still they made like $100, like a cleanup fee. It was like, that's it. Like, I'd have been like,
I
you
know what
owe
you're
me
talking
like
about
$500, but oh my god.
I feel like every bar should have that policy. If you puke or shit on the floor, fuck you. $150.
Yeah, no, boom, done, wham, gone. That's it. But then you think about a mess like that, and I'm like, no, like there is a line of like.
I don't do shit. Don't do it. Like, I'll clean that puke all fucking day long.
You have.
Yeah, you've had to.
Shit? No thanks.
Especially like coming. Oh god, like and
But
you
I
said it
do
was like slick, and so it was like they were afraid of falling too, and I mean it was
Oh,
everywhere.
God.
It was one of those. And then the best part though is these people come out. Now this poor guy, like he obviously was really sick, but they come out, and you ever notice they come out after they do it and they're so nonchalant. They're like, yeah, like it's nothing happened. Left my underwear in the trash. It's cool. And you're like, what? And then they're like, I'd like to have another whiskey and Coke. I'm like, what part of that made you think you get another drink right now? There was a girl that passed out in the closet. We had a closet that was full of bathroom supplies. And boyfriend gets on the phone. He's up there, oh my god, can't find my girlfriend. And we're like, okay. So they send me into the bathroom. Nobody's in the bathroom at all. Come out. He's like, well, she says she's in there. I'm like, well, she's not, because nobody's in there. I was the only one. And the bouncer goes into the closet. She's passed out in there, which if you're that drunk, understandably, you would think you were in the bathroom because it was all that stuff. She has pissed herself, puked on herself, and passed out. And like got
Imagine
stuck in the
taking that
closet.
price home.
That's
Yeah.
a rough
It's
night.
just like, oh, okay. And that was one of my first experiences with anything like that. So I was like, how do people do that? And then you realize that people do it all the time.
Dude,
It's like, how do you lose control of your bodily functions? Like, I know, like, we gotta go. Like, it's time. I don't feel good. Maybe I should go to the bathroom. Like, it's like, at what point are you like, I don't feel good? 18 more shots of tequila.
I think it happens when you're puking for girls.
Well, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah,
though.
but
I
even
have
then,
to give
like-
credit to people that actually attempt to get to the bathroom, attempt to get to the toilet, or something of that nature. Because there are people that will literally. Had one a couple days ago that was standing up, and he was probably, I don't know, 6'2"-ish, and took one step back from the bar,
It's just.
tilted his head down, and just let it go.
Like, they don't
And
even look
then
for a
stopped
trash
for a
can.
second, nothing. Stopped for a second, looked around, still got it dribbling off his chin, and then it came out all again.
Bah! And you're like,
And
whoa!
a coworker are dying laughing. A couple of bartenders had to run off the bar because they are literally gagging about to have one of those situations like, I can't deal.
You're gonna make me barf because you were
Oh,
barfing.
man.
I just
So
realized
I at least
I have,
appreciate attempting to get
Yes,
to
we all
the
do.
bathroom.
I've almost done that. I
He
took a
didn't even
bad.
try.
I took a bad
I've
shot
never
of
puked in a
tequila
bar.
one time, almost hurled all
I know.
over the
I've seen you
entire
puke in a
bar
bar.
top. Like, it was just went down the wrong way, and I remember that you like barf burp. You're like, bleh. And I was like, whew, kept that, but I kept it in. Like, I knew it was about to happen, and I was like, nope, not today. Like, how do you just?
I've
And
got-
those are the people, they just sit there and they puke on themselves, and then they just sit there. How many times have you seen
I
that?
saw a
And
guy
you're
throwing
like,
up one time, like, he didn't even, like, heave or anything. He was just like, I just, like, coming out. I was like,
Oh!
it was like a Play-Doh factory. I was like, what the fuck are you doing?
It
Like,
just
it's going
keeps
all
on-
over you. Move or something. He's like,
But then
so we're
I
like,
tell
dude,
you, like,
dude,
they need to
dude.
eat.
yeah.
They continued their buddy.
It's like,
On the inside of the booth, pukes in like their cup and like on the
See,
window.
at least they're trying, though.
But their three friends who are eating their food Like, it's cool. Continue to eat right next to
It's
their
like,
body.
it's
That just
good. I'm gonna go ahead and finish these wings if you don't mind. Like, I know you're thinking, oh, I had a former boyfriend who, this is also a favorite story of mine. Cinco de Mayo.
You weren't fucking around. You have all the stories.
Dude,
I
got two after this. I realized I had two really good puke stories. Go ahead.
I knew they'd start coming. A little bit of champagne, a little
That's
bit of
how
talking.
that
Like, we're at a bar and we're drinking Cinco de Mayo. So of course my ass is like 2 shots of tequila. They didn't have Patron anymore because everybody drank it all. So it's like Sauza was the only option. I'm like, well, fuck it. Like, it's tequila. It's all terrible. So I'm like,
when you pee it out,
he
though,
goes,
it feels the same way as when you drink it.
yeah, well, whatever.
Not a
It was
good
gonna be
thing.
1 shot. That's all I wanted to do. And he goes, ugh. And I was like, just 1 shot. So of course I'm 2 of them right here, right now. We take the shot. He's got his cup of water. I see this. This is all I see immediately afterwards. Literally, just sitting there. And but then I look because I'm like, something's not right here. He's going. He's like so nonchalantly barfing into this cup, like. So he works in the industry, so he knows. So he sets it down.
Dark haired dude. With a
No,
mole on his face.
maybe. I don't know.
Hair parted on the side.
Dude,
Think about where we met.
This is a
Is
weird
it that
20
guy?
questions. I'm just saying.
Because I can just the way you were telling the story. That's the guy.
Nah, I don't even know who you're talking about, but that's good. Let's just not put that on there. I don't know who you're talking about.
Cool.
Maybe. I don't know, but
Sure, that guy.
it's like a long time
Oh,
ago.
okay.
Okay.
Not saying
Oh
So
my God.
yeah, no. So I had to clarify that.
I don't know
But
why
anyway,
I covered this. You're
so
like,
this-
I'm sorry, going at the bar. We're like, what's up?
what'd you say?
Eh?
No, so he's nonchalantly puking in this cup, and I'm dying because something about the fact that he was so quietly, because we're like only 2 of like
Who
maybe
pukes quiet?
people that work in the industry that don't want you to know that they're
Yeah.
puking. Like, it was a cup like this, red. So he does it and he just sets it down, real quiet because, he's trying to be respectable, and he's like,
If you don't dump it in the trash, you're an
well,
asshole.
hang on. So he sets it down for a second, recovers. I'm laughing hysterically like an asshole, and I'm like, 2 more shots, please. And so he takes the cup outside, like, fuck you, dumps it in the street. No, he hadn't dumped it yet. He had just set it, like I said, recovers. The bartender comes over in the meantime and just starts refilling it with water, nonchalantly, fills the whole thing up, doesn't even notice. And I was just like, oh. So he's like, looks at it, looks at me. The bartender walks away, and the bartender was a good friend of ours too. Like, the fact that he didn't like even look in the cup was weird. Takes it out, dumps it in the street, and then he comes back in and he's like, hey.
Can I get some more water?
No, he goes, you're probably gonna want to throw this cup away. And the bartender, what? Like, I just filled it. He was like, yeah, I puked in it, and then you refilled it. He was like, oh. And I was like, yeah, he did that.
Okay, so I have
He
a
worked
brutal,
in the industry for so long. I was like, you fucking puked.
brutal puke story and then an awesome puke story.
Okay.
There's a lose and a win.
Okay. Losing a
And
win.
so I was in college, so I was 19 or 20. And this girl that I knew, she was like older. We just hang out with her in her house and do whatever. But anyway, not me and her together as people.
Yeah.
She was like the neighborhood, like hangout house.
Slut.
No, I should probably slut, but that's neither here. nor
Neither
there.
here nor there. Well, that's
So,
none of my
uh,
business.
She was like, yeah, this guy I'm dating, he's got a band, and she's like, you can play drums, you should get a hold of this guy. So I'm dating myself here. She gives me his pager number.
Yes.
So
Wow. My
I
mom had a
paged the guy,
pager.
and then I met him like 1 time. I talked to him on the phone 1 time. The next time, he is like pretty much blackout drunk. I was like, will you drive me over to your house? Because obviously he didn't have a fucking license. So I call her, I'm like, hey, you care if he comes over? She's like, yeah, sure, whatever. So we get over there, but she didn't tell me because she was a girl about it. She was like, I don't want to fucking hang out with him. So as soon as we get there, she's like, I want to fucking talk to him, blah, blah. She's like, hey, I gotta go do whatever. And then she just fucking leaves me in her house with him. And so I was like, yeah. I was like,
Yeah.
Bounce.
yeah. He was like, you want to be in the band, this and that. And I'm like, yeah,
Left the
well.
guy naked and alone. Anyway,
So,
sorry.
I'm like, yeah. I was like, show me what you play or whatever. So he starts playing this Hootie the Blowfish song. Perfectly, by the way. Playing it perfect. Like, decent voice, a little bit slurry because obviously he's drunk. And I was young at this age, so I didn't realize how fucking drunk he was. So then he puts the guitar down, and we're just kind of like hanging out, watching TV at this point. And then I see him go, this is no fucking exaggeration. He goes, I'm like, this guy's gonna fucking puke.
That's exactly what you do.
Literally. No hands, nothing. A little bit comes out the side. Whoa, wait for it. Swallows his own puke. And I got this fucking pain right here. And I was like,
it like hurts you. You're like, oh.
I was like, and that was the first time, like, I hadn't really seen, like, a full-blown alcoholic before in my life. And I was just like, fuck. And then I was like, that was when I realized, like, this motherfucker doesn't have a license. He's got issues.
That's why.
I was like, that's how this situation happened. Play guitar like a motherfucker.
I had a buddy that when I very first met him, the first time I saw him, he did a line of coke off his credit card, popped a Vicodin, and chugged it with a beer, and I was like, what? I was like, I didn't know we were partying like that. I was
let's
like,
go.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do that, because I was dating a girl one time, and we went to high school together.
Like,
We
what the
sort
fuck
of
do I
dated.
do with that?
Nothing worked, and then we're just like hanging out at her house, and I thought she was doing coke. She fucking snorts the stuff. I'm like, what do you do? Like, it was like 6 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm like, what are you doing? She's like, oh, she's like, yeah, I took a hydro. I can't swallow them because it makes my stomach hurt, so I just crush them up and snort them. If I swallow it, I'll throw it. I'm like, well, going in the same fucking place. Like, maybe some gets absorbed in your nose and your throat, but it still goes down your throat. Like, it doesn't go into your lungs.
Right.
So then I was just like, yeah, I can't date this girl anymore after this.
Yeah.
All right, Alyssa.
Solid argument.
Bring it. Someone just busted out random drugs in front of you for no reason whatsoever.
Oh, God. Not really random drugs, but I do have a good puke story.
Yes.
I know someone's broken out random drugs in front of you, but go ahead with your bullshit puke story.
Not that I can think of, seriously, off the top of my head. My ex-husband is 4 years older than me, so we were always the one that had house parties and all that kind of stuff, and because he was obviously able to buy the alcohol and everything like that, and me and
So you were married underage. Is that true or no?
No, I was 18.
That's underage. You have to be 21.
Drinking age.
Drinking age. I wasn't married.
It wasn't
underage.
married. Yeah.
I was married at 18.
How fucked up is that? That you can get married at 18, but you can't drink till you're 21.
I know, isn't that crazy?
It's like you can accidentally make a baby, but you can't accidentally
Oh,
make a
you want to fucking bring a life into this world that you fucking can't take care of?
Anyway,
You don't know how to do
we're getting a
laundry or
little
anything
deep in this,
else?
I feel like. Puke story.
Yeah, so
That
somebody
went
invited
like,
their girlfriend over. Oh, we were all drinking beer and everything like that. So what we always drank was beer, all that. Somebody brought their random girlfriend over, and it was a Boone's Farm kind of girl.
Yes!
Was it in a box? Tell me it was in a box.
It was the normal
They only
bottle.
come in bottles.
But it was the fruit punch.
Oh, good God.
And she drank 2 bottles of this. And we all party.
How much did she weigh?
She was an itty bitty little thing, of course.
Oh, I thought you were going. I was thinking.
No, she was an itty bitty little thing. So we all are like, next morning, kind of like gathering ourselves. Everybody crashed. Waking up, moving around. Somebody goes into the spare bathroom, and it literally looks like somebody was massacred in there. Like, it looked straight up out of a slasher movie.
Red
There was
everywhere.
red everywhere. And obviously...
Wine puke smells the worst, by the
When
way.
Boone's Farm is the color of crayons, like, that shit's no joke. It's blue and green and red. Sorry.
Yeah,
It's called
Like,
Boone's
it's
Farm.
not like a little bit, like... ugh.
yeah, there was no confusion.
I used to drink that.
Did you
It's
really?
okay.
Yeah,
We've all drank
yeah, I
it
was
at one point or
18. I was
another.
basic as fuck. What do
Yeah.
you think I did?
Mad Dog 2020?
No, I didn't
No.
drink that.
No,
One of
I
my
drank
buddies
that.
just had
Purple
Fair
Passion.
Passion.
enough. Boone's Farm. So what happened
Remember
with it?
Zima?
Yes.
I was like, we're never having that girl
They're
over
just never coming over
again.
again. Okay, so now for my awesome Duke story. There was this guy, and he was like heading back towards the employee entrance of this place that we at one point or another have all worked. And I was like, this guy's throwing up. So he walks over to the corner. Doesn't make it to the door, just walks over to the corner and starts throwing up. So I got like, all right, dude, you gotta go. And he starts like fighting me.
Of course.
So I grab him like an over-under, so I'm in like a half Nelson and I have his other arm hooked. And of course it's Saturday night, so there's like a crowd, and I'm trying to get him out the back door before he pukes again, because I don't want to clean this shit up. And
Especially on some carpet.
you guys might not know, but here's what happens when you tell people to move. They go,
Huh?
even if there's like crazy violent shit happening right next to them, they go, and then they go, oh, and then they'll like run away.
They kind of run into it and then they move. They're like,
I'm like holding this guy like this. I'm like, get the fuck out of the way, get out of the way. And there's this like group of people that don't get out of it. They're those people that don't get out of the way. So I'm holding this guy like this, and he just goes, pukes on like 3 people that are standing there.
redemption! Fucking redemption.
At that point, they all fucking scattered.
Bet you
And
boo
I'm like,
now.
get out of the way, everybody. And I'm like, so at this point, he has puke like all down the front of me, and I'm like I'm using him as a human shield. He's got puke all over me. I'm like, get the fuck out of the way. And they're like, oh god. And that was my awesome puke story. Like
No,
the one
that's a good
time,
one.
there's people that wouldn't get the fuck out of the way, and I wish I'd planned it that way.
You got them. You got
But
them.
I was just like holding him, and I had his like weight on my legs, so he was like his legs weren't touching the ground. Like I had him off the ground. I was like walking him like this, and I was like, "Excuse me, folks." I was like, because you always be nice the first time, like, "Excuse me, folks, look out." And they're like, I'm like, "Okay, get out of the way." And I'm like, "Move, motherfuckers!" And then as soon as I said that, he just goes. And the girl like screams. The guy's like, "What the fuck?"
Oh.
That was
Man.
a good puke story. So.
I was gonna say I had a good one, but yours was way better.
That
Mine
was
was
a-
one
that
of
was
my
a
other
good one.
favorites was the whoever decided to puke. Okay, so I'm coming in through the patio area and I see this. What? Oh.
We got 3 minutes.
Oh. Okay. So I see like this splatter on the wall, but it's like if I'm standing, I mean it's yay high, like chest high. Somebody had somehow projectile vomited, hit the wall right next to the door, and it ran all the way down. And so every time you came in that door, and it reeked, and I had to go get another bouncer, and I was like, I'm gonna need
I
you
really
to
thought
leave.
for a second you were going to say it bounced off the wall and
That's
came
what
I
I
out
wish,
of it.
but it did not. It just hit it. No, I didn't get to see it. I just saw the aftermath. So
All right, guys, I'm going to take a little bit of a break. The Geek's going to come in here. He's going to tell some of his horror stories. The girls, I'm sure, will continue with a few of theirs, so keep a couple on the reserve.
okay,
Might need 'em.
maybe.
Thanks for checking it out, guys.